And welcome back to the Houston Texans franchise rebuild. Here today we have week 13 action versus the Indianapolis Colts. Welcome back to the channel, everyone. I hope you're all having a great day. Please leave a like, comment down below what you thought of today's action, and don't forget to subscribe. As the Houston Texans are coming off now back-to-back losses versus now the Jags and the Buffalo Bills, and we're looking to avoid now falling to 500 here in week 13. We're playing against the Colts team earlier this campaign where we did beat them. We won 37-31 in a ball game where, Mason Pryor had one of his better days. This was when Pryor was popping off. We didn't really have a running game, but Paul Wilkerson looked like Wilkerson of old, and Nico Collins really stepped up here. But we know how good this Colts team can be. We know how good they can provide rush, how they can stop the run, how they can put up points pretty easily, and they're going to be a tough opponent here. We do have a lot of things to go through, and of course the big thing that we're really focused in on is trying to make the postseason. We're out of it right now. We're not even the 7th seed here at 6-5, and there's so many teams right now that are at 6 wins, and we have a lot of work to do. So we're under siege right now. Let's go through these scenarios. And I'm blaming Mason Pryor. I'm completely blaming Mason Pryor. I think he needs to step up. That's what Pryor needs to do. Pryor needs to go out there and just lit up this Colts secondary. And with Paul Wilkerson coming back, we need him more than ever this week. So, for the defense, if we could just stop them on 3rd down. But versus Jonathan Taylor, we got to stop this running game. That should be our #1 priority. And then we do have a tandem breakout opportunity. I don't know what this is. Let's go see quickly. And it's for Paul Wilkerson. We're going to challenge him. He needs to have himself a big day. And the last time he played against this secondary, he did have a big game. He needs to get 150 yards as well as touchdowns will give an extra bonus. But we're playing against this Colts team. They're one of the better teams in this league. They're right now currently in the postseason. But the obvious question is, what do we do differently? And I honestly think in terms of the offensive side of the ball, we need to establish our running game. Get both Pierce and Tony Pollard involved early on, and then we get these 3 receivers involved as well. If we can do that, I think we have a better chance. I'm not making any change across this offensive line, and really the only change would be to start Devin Gardner, but where would he start? Tackle? But he's not really meant to be a tackle, in my opinion, at 6'2". He could play it, but I just don't think that Gardner is good enough. I think a lot of this is on our defense to make some plays when necessary, and I'm hoping they can do so. It's an important week this week. Roman Nova last week, just to let you guys know, he did get up to superstar development. Here are his ratings at this moment in time. He's very good. Just got to continue to step up here. But let's go check out this Colts team and then get into today's action. Taking a quick look at this Colts team, they're led by both Quentin Nelson and Jonathan Taylor on the offensive side of the ball. We know this team is very, very good, and we're going to see some new players as well. Aaron Lawrence is their starting quarterback. He has developed very nicely in this series, and, he's very good underneath, and we got to slow him down there. And that's where they've done the most damage, and they're going to continue to do so. They have 3 very good running backs here, especially with Jonathan Taylor. They have Michael Pittman, Jerry Jeudy, Van Jefferson, Hugh Lewis, Demetrius Barr. They got a lot of young rookie receivers here. Isaiah Donald here, he was their top playmaker, and he's going to make some plays this week. They have a very good offensive line. Our defense really has a major test, and for our offense, we were able to put up points, and hopefully we can continue to do so. But they are always good at stopping the run. We're going to get to see Khalil Mack first time in a Colt uniform, as well as, we get to see Gilmore, DJ Reed, Chapman. Where is he going to line up? We'll see. This should be a fun matchup here, and we got to get this victory here. This is basically to save our season. If we can't, I just have no idea. and welcome to Lucas Oil Stadium here, the home of the Colts. It's the Colts versus the Houston Texans. The Colts right now are 7-4 and looking to improve on their record here with third-year quarterback Aaron Lawrence, who has been playing excellent football this campaign with Jonathan Taylor and company. For the Houston Texans right now, they're coming in at 6-5. Two back-to-back losses here that were very demoralizing to this team, and they want to get back into the winning column here. They have so much pressure, so much expectations on them that this game here, due to the significance and the strength of the AFC conference, this is a win or you're basically done for the season, it feels like. This is a must-win game here for this Houston team. For this Colts team, though, they have a little bit of leeway, but they want to beat their divisional rival. They lost to them in week 4 in a 37-31 ball game. Right now, we're on the outside looking in. Just a week ago, we were in. 2 weeks ago, we were the 5th seed. Can we get back to the postseason? And it starts here today. And here comes third-year quarterback Mason Pryor. Prior this campaign has had his hot streaks and his cold streaks. The last time he played this team, he was on a hot streak. But now, in recent games, he's been on a major cold streak, throwing a lot of turnovers, and hopefully he can get back into his normal groove here. We are welcoming back number 4, Paul Wilkerson, as Pryor will start in the shotgun, starting with a carry here with Tony Pollard, the veteran runner. Ever since going to this offense, his role of this team has really diminished here, and I'm hoping that in these last few games he can kind of show his worth here, as Pollard again gets his second carry here, and he doesn't go far. It's third down. And immediately Houston faces a third down and long here. Pryor staying in the shotgun. He looks to throw here. Settles underneath here to Calvin Ridley. He quickly got that ball out, but really couldn't hold on. It's fourth down. And here comes the Colts' third-year quarterback, Aaron Lawrence here. 24 touchdowns to 5 interceptions. He's not just a game manager. He's one of those better quarterbacks in this league. Lawrence has developed very nicely for this Colts offense, and he's hoping to continue to do so. As our offense had a very quick 3-and-out, and hoping our defense can do the same here versus this Colts offense. Here's Lawrence starting this game, looks to throw, settles underneath here to Taylor. It's off his hands. It's second down. We know how much this Colts team likes to throw the ball underneath, and they got the weapons to do so, as well as they like to run the ball with Taylor. Here's Taylor out of the backfield, and he's an excellent receiver, and he gets 12 yards here. We're also playing here in Lucas Oil Stadium, home with the Colts, and we know these battles are very difficult. Here's Lawrence again, settles underneath here. All the passes have been going here to Taylor. Already right around midfield is Aaron Lawrence and company. Now he goes under center here, dropping back. He looks to throw, slings it over the middle. Here is Michael Pittman, and Pittman gets the first down. Lawrence will go under center, and he's going to drop back. He looks to throw, slings it over the middle. Here's Giovanni Woods with the reception for the first down. 3 receiver set, Taylor's the back. And they're going to go play action fake here with Lawrence. Looks to throw. He's looking, feeling the rush here. Bosa, and Nick Bosa's going to get back there for the big time sack here. This is going to force a third down and 21 here. Nick Bosa, the lifeblood of this defensive line here. He gets a big time sack. And just like that, it's third down and 21 here for Aaron Lawrence. He looks to throw. Plenty of time in the pocket. He has to settle underneath here to Jonathan Taylor, and the Colts will probably set up for a long field goal attempt. As the Colts will be settling 4-3 here. This is about a 30-plus yard field goal. It will be up, and it's right down the middle. Indy has a 3-point advantage. I think if you're this Houston team, you got to get involved very early. First drive was a quick 3-and-out. What will they do on their second possession? Gonna get this ball quickly here to Paul Wilkerson, who missed last week, and with a burst of speed, he gets the first down. I want to give Mason Pryor a lot of high completion percentages, as well as get him a ground game here. So here comes Dameon Pierce here up the middle on his first touch, gain of 3. Pryor will stick and go to the shotgun here. Pierce is still the back, 3 receiver set. Back-to-back calls here for the young runner, and he gets about 4 more. As it's third down and 2 here, Pryor in an empty look. Takes the snap, he looks to throw. Looking, feeling the rush here by Buckner. He wants Palmer, ball's up in the air, and that ball's off the mark. It's fourth down and 2. The Houston Texans are keeping their offense out here on 4th down and 2. They're still in their territory. Pryor takes a snap. He's going to hand this ball up to Pierce, and he's denied of the first down. I think this team is getting a little too aggressive here. I think you just punt there. It's still too early. Now you're giving this Colts team an opportunity. Here comes Aaron Lawrence, already in Houston territory, forcing a turnover on downs. Lawrence takes the snap. Here goes Jonathan Taylor. Taylor up the middle, one of the best runners in this league, gains 6. 2nd down and 4 here. Here's Lawrence, takes the snap. Here's Taylor, back-to-back carries, but our defense is right there to negate him. It's a 3rd down and 2 opportunity here for this defense to force another field goal. Lawrence quickly throws. Isaiah Donald, the young tight end, with a reception. Inside the 30 now of Houston, spreading out this defense a little bit. Lawrence, play action, fake, looks to throw, he got hit. Thankfully, he got that ball just in time here for Taylor. 2nd down and 11 here for Aaron Lawrence and company. Bunch formation to the left, takes the snap, he looks to throw. Settles underneath here to, again, Taylor, and Taylor will gain 7. Now it's 3rd down and manageable here. 3rd down and short. Lawrence looks to throw, slings it to the outside here, and that pass is off the mark. It's incomplete. They'll settle for 3 more. Our defense did their job to mitigate the damage here. Thankfully, it's only a 6-0 lead here. Can our offense now kind of wake up here? Here comes Damian Pierce, and he's going to rumble and tumble for a good 8 yards. Pryor will go under center here to tight end formation. Play action fake, looks to throw here. Trying to get this ball to Paul Wilkerson. Wilkerson with a tough reception here on the sideline. Set it out here. Collins is in the backfield. Pryor looks to throw again, slings it over the middle. He wants Wilkerson. We're back-to-back receptions here, and the young receivers getting involved. Just like that, Houston's already in Indy territory. Pryor takes the snap. Here goes Damian Pierce. Pierce rumbles for a good 5 yards. Offset I formation here on 2nd down and 5. Pryor takes the snap. Right back here to Wilkerson, who makes that tough reception over Gilmore. This drive has only been Paul Wilkerson here. Pryor now motioning number 4. The young receiver is going to get the ball here, and he's going to get tripped up here. He lost a yard. Entering into this 2nd quarter here, Colts have a 6-0 lead here, but Houston is driving here. They're in Houston in Colts territory. Setting up a screen now here for Tony Pollard. Pollard, the veteran runner, is able to stretch, and he almost gets the first down. It's 3rd down and inches. 3rd down and inches here. You'll turn to a 2 tight end formation here. Pryor takes the snap. Here comes Damian Pierce right up the gut of this defense, and he's able to get the first down. Staying in the shotgun here. Pryor takes the snap. Here comes Tony Pollard. His turn for a carry here, and Tony will get us closer to the end zone. As a 2nd down and goal here at the 3. Pryor the shotgun, this time motioning Paul Wilkerson. Takes it. Here comes Wilkerson trying to get into the end zone, and he gets in. Touchdown, Houston. And we'll have an extra point away from taking the early advantage here, welcoming back number 4. Here comes this Colts offense here, starting at their own 25-yard line here. Handing this ball off to Jonathan Taylor. Taylor makes the first move here, and he's able to get back to the line of scrimmage. Penalty flag is thrown, though. It's going to be coming back due to a holding call. And due to that holding call, it's now 1st down and 20 here. 2 tight end formation here for Aaron Lawrence here, down by a point. Dropping back, he looks to throw. Looking, slings it underneath here to Taylor. Taylor will get some of that lost yardage back. 2nd down and 11 here. Lawrence dropping back, he looks to throw, slings it quickly here. Jerry Jeudy reels it down here at the 40. Trying to get Jeudy involved early in this offense here. They got 3 great playmakers here at little receiver position. Lawrence motioning Donald here. Takes the snap. Here comes Jonathan Taylor, and we know how good he can be. Here's a gain of 4. Slowing down number 28 is obviously our number 1 priority and our number 1 fear. But here comes Aaron Lawrence. Slings it underneath here to Donald, and Donald yet again 1st down. 2nd down and 7 here with the 3 tight end formation now. Lawrence takes the snap. Here comes Jonathan Taylor breaking tackles. Our defense is still trying to bring him down. Gain of a yard. 3rd down and 6 now. Lawrence standing right at the midfield marker. He drops back, looks to throw. Jerry Jeudy reels it down for the 1st down. Aaron Lawrence utilizing every bit of his arsenal here. 2 tight end formation. Houston sends an all-out blitz. Here comes Michael Pittman Jr. His turn for an 11-yard reception. Here comes a 3rd down and 8 here, spreading out this defense. Lawrence keeps it himself. He calls his number. I don't know if you do that if you're Aaron. It's 4th down. I don't agree with that call at all if you're Aaron Lawrence. You gotta throw that football. He's not a mobile quarterback at all. He called his own number. It's now 4th down. They'll settle for 3. Well, here comes this Houston team. Now down by 2 points here, starting at their own 33. Here goes Pierce. Pierce gains a couple. 2nd down and 8 here. Pryor's been getting a lot of players involved. He looks to throw here, slings it over the middle. They're leaving Paul Wilkerson wide open on the last possession. He was busy. He's now gonna stay busy. Fresh set of downs here as this ball is past midfield. Pryor back to this aerial attack here. Slings it underneath here to Wilkerson. And the young superstar is able to get to the 7-yard line. 2nd down and 3 here. Offset pistol formation. Takes the snap. Here comes Damian Pierce up the middle of this defense. 1st down and more. Fresh set of downs here. Getting close to the 2-minute warning. Pryor, play action fake. Looks to throw here once. Collins reels it in here. 1st down and goal here right around the 6-yard line after that reception. 2nd down and goal here now. Pryor takes the snap. He looks to throw. Looking, not like anything. He wants Wilkerson, and he got him. Touchdown, Houston. Welcome back, Paul Wilkerson. Already having such an impact here in the first half of today's action. A 2-minute drill here for Aaron Lawrence. You're down by a touchdown here. What can you do? Lawrence dropping back, he looks to throw. Plenty of time in this pocket, and the time ran out. Cameron Hayworth with a big time sack. As this Colts team will turn to a hurry-up offense, slings it down the field, and somehow caught here by Judy. Staying with this hurry-up offense here. What the hell just is happening here? Lawrence looking. Cameron Hayworth does it again. His 2nd sack on this drive. And this interior rush, if they can start to get going a little bit of, it's a game changer. 2nd down and 22. Lawrence looks to throw, looking, feeling the rush, looking down the field, got hit. It's off the mark, it's 3rd down. It's 3rd down and 21 here for Aaron Lawrence, trying to just mitigate the damage here, handing this ball off Taylor, and we'll call a timeout. As we're going to be heading into halftime here in week 13, and the Houston Texans have a 14-9 lead here entering into halftime, and our offense has looked actually productive. We've been able to run the football a little bit better than they have. We've been able to pass the football a little bit better, but it just feels, for whatever reason, feels differently. Maybe it's because we're getting Wilkerson involved, and Paul is one of our more talented playmakers. Maybe it's, this Colts team isn't as good as we really think they are. But I mean, overall, we're making plays when necessary as the Jaguars get their 2nd victory of the season. So thankfully, we're not the only team to lose to them. Well, here at the beginning of the 2nd half, the Colts will start with the football here, down by 5 here. What can they do here? Lawrence settles quickly underneath here to Van Jefferson, and Jefferson's able to get a good 14 yards. They've been keeping everything in front of them. They've yet to really take their deep shot just yet, and they always do. Motioning Donald here, gonna hand this ball off to Jonathan Taylor, and Taylor's able to get 3. They're definitely trying to soften up this defense here with number 28. Lawrence under center, here goes Taylor, back-to-back carries, and our defense is right there to slow him down. As it will be a 3rd down and 4 here. Lawrence in an empty look, spreading out this defense. Takes the snap, he looks to throw. Feeling the rush here, and he has to throw it away. It's 4th down and 4, quick 3 and out. Here comes Mason Pryor and team trying to extend their lead here. Pryor has looked excellent so far. He looks to throw, gets this ball quickly to Richard Palmer, the 2nd-year tight end, who reels it down. Trying to utilize every bit of his arsenal here. Under center now, 3 tight end formation. Here's a stretch run here with Damian Pierce, and Pierce is going to be stuffed here at the line of scrimmage. 2nd down and 10 here for Pryor. Back to the shotgun, he looks to throw. Slings it over the middle. Richard Palmer was left wide open, and he is an athletic freak at tight end. He gets the 1st down and more. All past midfield now. I formation here for Pryor. Handed this ball off to Damian Pierce, and Pierce gains 5 more. Right now, Houston has been completely balanced, and everything has been working in their favor. Pryor takes the snap, looks to throw. He wants Tony Pollard on the sideline, and he gets it to him. Entering now into Colt territory here. Pryor takes it, looks to throw. Looking. He wants end zone here as he got hit. And Nico Collins came back for the football and reeled it down here. The defender, I think, lost it up in the air. But Nico Collins somehow bailed out his quarterback. And Collins did it again. Pryor, second down and goal here at the 7, motioning Calvin Ridley. Fakes it to Ridley, gets the ball here to Nico Collins. Collins fumbled the football. Picked up here by the Colts. The Colts defense, this is DJ Reed going back the other way. And Dameon Pierce, he doesn't have the speed to catch up to him. Goodbye. Touchdown, Indianapolis. They will be taking the lead here in the middle stages here of the third quarter, as the Colts team will be going for 2 here to try to make this game by 3. Lawrence in the shotgun takes a snap, looks end zone, Donald caught, 2-point conversion good. This game is by 7. We have never seen Nico Collins fumble the football, and he fumbled it maybe at the worst time of this campaign. They will go right here to Tony Pollard here. Pollard on the carry here, and he gets a burst of speed, and he gets the first down and more. Houston has been utilizing both of their star running backs here. Pryor to the shotgun, takes the snap, back-to-back carries here for number 20. Penalty flag is thrown here on first down, and this is going to come back due to a holding call, and it is. It's now going to make it first down and 20 here. Pryor to the shotgun, this time motioning. Now Paul Wilkerson gets the ball to Wilkerson, and the young receiver is able to get a couple yards. Second down and 7 here. Pryor takes the snap. He looks to throw here. Quickly gets this ball here. Now Calvin Ridley, the veteran receiver, finally gets involved, and he gets the first down and more. Offset I formation here for Pryor entering into Colts territory. He looks to throw. Wants Higbee, and he's picked off DeForest Buckner. You can't have a defensive tackle do this to you. DeForest Buckner, who's just there to read and spy on the quarterback. He reads that play perfectly. Pryor, I don't even think saw the big 6'6" defensive tackle, just playing coverage. And just like that here, Aaron Lawrence and company gonna go down the field here to try to extend on their lead. Here comes Jonathan Taylor. Taylor up the middle, gain of 4. You just can't have that if you're Houston right now. You're putting your defense in an awful situation here. 3 tight end formation. Here comes Taylor yet again. Our defense, though, is there to stuff him. They're down at 6 here, spreading out this defense here. 3 receivers to the right. Lawrence looks to throw, settles underneath here to Donald. Donald makes a move to get the first down and more. This Colts team is utilizing every bit of their arsenal here in this low-scoring affair. Motioning now Jerry Jeudy. Fakes it to Jeudy. Here comes Taylor. Taylor breaking tackles, but our defense just swarms to the ball. Second down and 11 here. Lawrence takes the snap. Here comes Taylor. Breaks off initial contact, but our defense surrounds him. Damage is done, though. Third down and 4 here. Bunch formation to the right. Can we get off the field here? Just settle for 3. Here comes Lawrence. Looks to throw. Jeudy open. First down. Ball placed at the 15-yard line here. 60 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Lawrence looks to throw. Here is Michael Pittman for the reception and the first down. It's now third down and goal here. At the 1, big package is in, fullback dive, and touchdown Indianapolis, extend their lead here by multiple scores. Well, here comes a must-score possession here for Mason Pryor in a ball game where I say he's been playing excellent. We're down here. Here comes Pierce, gain of 4. It's third down and 6 now. Empty look here for Pryor. Takes it, looks to throw, slings it to the outside here. Wide open is Wilkerson, who reels it in here for the fresh set of downs. Staying in the shotgun here is Mason Pryor. He looks to throw, looking, slings it over the middle. Collins caught, first down. Mason Pryor standing strong in this pocket right now as he's going to take the snap back to this aerial game. Looks to throw, wants Wilkerson, who comes back for the rock, and he gains 9 more. Pistol formation here for Pryor. Takes it back to this aerial attack. Here comes Calvin Ridley. Ridley's turn, and there's a penalty flag is thrown. It's going to be on this Colts defense, and it's going to add an extra 15 yards and automatic first down due to the face mask. Second down and 5 here. 3 receivers set. Here comes Dameon Pierce. Pierce up the middle, and he fought for the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. We're now down by 3. Good hard running right there for number 31. 8:10 left to go here in week 13, and we have a 24-21 ball game here. Our defense trying to get off the field. Looks down the field here. Ball caught. Van Jefferson on the sideline. What a reception here. And right there, that's the deep shot that I'm talking about. This Colts team is not afraid to do so. I think Marcus Cook thought he had an interception there. He just couldn't come down with the rock. Here comes Aaron Lawrence, looks to throw, caught here. Judy makes a move, and just like that, this Colts team is inside the red zone. Lawrence in the shotgun here, bunch formation to the right. Judy's been involved massively in this action, looks to throw. Right back to number 8 here. Jerry Judy fights for the end zone, touchdown Indianapolis. They only needed 3 plays here to equalize our touchdown with one of their own. What a job here for number 8. Down again by 10 here. Houston with the football at their own 23-yard line. It's up to Mason Pryor to lead this comeback. Here comes Richard Palmer. His turn for a reception and a first down and more. 3 receivers set here off that first down pitch and catch. Pryor looks to throw again here. He wants Collins on the sideline, and he reels it down here. Nice job there by Nico. 2nd down and 8 here. Entering into the Colts territory. Pryor pump fakes, looks to throw here once underneath here, and that ball's off the mark. Penalty flag is thrown. What's the call here? And it's a personal foul here on this Colts defense at an automatic first down and 15 yards. Pryor under center here at the 16. Takes a snap, play action fake, he looks to throw. Looking end zone, not like anything as he rolls. Looking, not liking anything still. Now he's gonna tuck it and run it himself here. He puts his head down, he's fighting for the end zone and he can't get in. First down and goal here at the 1. Pryor in the shotgun, takes the snap, little read option, keeps it himself, and he spun down before he got in. It's now 3rd down and goal here. Pryor under center, dropping back, looks to throw. Once Richard Palmer, who caught it. Touchdown, Houston. We're staying in this. What a job there by Richard Palmer, who's made some incredible catches here in the red zone. Well, it's up to our defense now to give us an extra possession here. Here comes Jonathan Taylor, and our defense meets him in the backfield. You got to be able to get off the field if you're this Houston defense. Can someone make a play? Here comes Lawrence, looks to throw. Jalen picked off, and this is going to go for 6. Houston will take the lead with 4:01 left to go. What a job here for this Houston defense. Exactly what we needed here. Back to all the pressure here on Aaron Lawrence. But with 4:01 left to go here in week 13, it's up to Aaron Lawrence to go down the field and put up 6. Lawrence will start by looking to throw. Gets this ball to Van Jefferson for an easy 8 yards. 2nd down and 2 here for Lawrence and company. Takes the snap. Here goes Jonathan Taylor. They can still run the football. And Taylor breaking multiple tackles. And he's tackled at the 45. And this high-scoring affair here in this second half here. 2 tight end formation here for Lawrence. Here comes the rookie Andrew Hopkins. Breaks initial contact, but he's met by Stingley. 2nd down and 7 here. 2 tight end formation here. This is a big 3rd down. Lawrence dropping back. He looks to throw. Wide open, though, is Jerry Judy. Judy makes a move, breaking tackles, and now they're inside the 30 and into into Houston territory. You just got to be able to get off the field on those 3rd downs. You just can't have that. Lawrence dropping back yet again, looks to throw, looking, plenty of time here. Can someone get there? He's looking down the field. Donald caught, first down. 3rd down and 8 here at the beginning of the 2-minute warning as the Colts are knocking on the door for a touchdown. They need to get into the end zone. Here's Aaron Lawrence, looks to throw, end zone, caught, Pittman, touchdown, and they're taking back the lead. Both teams taking shots at each other. And just like that, this Colts team is saying, Houston, go down the field and get your own touchdown. Well, this is where Mason Pryor needs to step up here. 1:52 to go. 3 timeouts. You got to go down the field and get at least 3. Takes it. Starts with a little screen here with Tony Pollard. The veteran runner is able to get the first down and more. 2nd down and 10 here. Pryor, 1:22 left to go. Needs to get into field goal range. And he got Richard Palmer, and he can't reel it in. It's now 3rd down and 10 here. You got to be able to get this conversion. Pryor takes the snap, looks to throw. He has Wilkerson, catches it underneath past the 34, and he gets to the 43. 4th down. Houston continues to let time click. 4th down and 3. You got to get this conversion. Pryor, and the ball's off the mark. Ball off the mark. He wanted Collins. Oh no, it's a turnover on downs. You just can't. That's just right there. That's the season. You just can't have that if you're Mason Pryor. You can't do that. And now you're putting your defense out there with 48 seconds to go here. All 3 timeouts in the back pocket, but a 1st down run gets the game, I assume. Timeout Houston. And here in week 13, the Houston Texans have now lost again, losing 38-35 in a high scoring affair where our team put everything on the line. We got everyone involved. We did everything right. It was set up perfectly, and we still couldn't do it. We outgained them in both rushing, passing, but those 2 takeaways were, and clearly, obviously, the difference. You know, Nico Collins with the big fumble that was returned for a touchdown, and then Pryor throwing one right at DeForest Buckner, and somehow Buckner caught it. You just can't have that. Just can't. Pryor had an excellent day. I mean, what can I truly sit here and say? Mason Pryor went out there and threw 25 for 36, 69 completion percentage, nice. 3 touchdowns, 1 interception. I know that 1 interception will be a blemish, but he looked great. I can't put this game on Mason Pryor. I can't. I can put it on this running game that never got going. I can't really put it on these receivers, you know. I mean, Richard Palmer had 3 drops, but I mean, he still got involved. He still caught an important touchdown. Paul Wilkerson caught 12 for 115. Collins almost had 100 yards receiving. You know, no sacks allowed. Our defense, you know, got 3 sacks, got 1 takeaway for 6, but when we needed them most, they couldn't do it. And when we needed our offense the most, they couldn't do it. That's just the season here. We now fall to 500. We do have a lot of upgrades after this week here. We'll go through them fairly quickly. Let's start here with Brock Morgan. I want to work on physical with him, make him a solid 70 overall. This is mostly just for release, and we don't get any here. We kind of just need that release to get a little bit better. For Gavin Tuner here, he's more of a run-stopping type of player, linebacker. We'll just go with pass coverage just to try to work on it a little bit. I don't think he will ever be a good cover linebacker. Probably not, but he will always be a good run stopper, probably a good special teamer. Brett McLean here, who's been, we've been developing him as a slot corner, and we're going to continue to do so. Get some man and play rec and tackle. Would like to work on his zone coverage, and hopefully we will in the upcoming upgrades as well. We almost know his development trait as well. For Kenyon Green here, who we will be working on his contract, once we get through all this, we'll go with agile for him. Just gonna keep him well-rounded, get a good pass upgrades, as well as some good run upgrades. He's a top 6 guard in this league. Very impressed with him. And then finally for Derek Stingley, we'll work on zone coverage with him. We do run a little bit more zone than man. Gonna get +2 zone for him, where his coverage is at. And he still is more of a zone cover corner, but you know, he's still excellent. He's a top 13 corner in this league. Very happy with Derek Stingley, but we now fall to 6-6 here. And we have an injury after this game. The Colts really are separating, and we're reeling here, and Tevin Booth is gonna miss the next 5 weeks, basically the rest of the season. That's not good. And as we sim to the next week here, we see that we're 6-6. The Titans are 9-3. The Colts are 8-4. We're now multiple games behind them. And let's just look at the standings right now. If we kind of just look at it from the AFC South perspective, I mean, I don't know if we're going to be able to come back within this division. It's such a tight race here. But if we look at the AFC here, there are so many teams. I just don't see it. And we're falling so quickly here. I don't know what to do. You know, it's not, it has to be me. I'm just a terrible Madden player, but you know, we have the roster, we have the players, we have everything in place here as an 87 overall roster. But, you know, right here, right now, and now with Tevin Booth out, I don't know if it's going to start George Fant or, you know, would we start Derek Charles here at tackle? I don't know who will start just yet. We'll probably go with George Fant just to give us the best lineman available. But, you know, his morale is hurting too. But I don't know really what to do here. Is it time for to make some sort of change? I have no idea. Let's quickly see Dwight. How many more games do you got? And he's been quiet throughout these last 2 episodes, and that's unfortunate. I don't know what to do. No idea. Though I do know one thing: we have players around this team that we do need to keep, and there is a contract that I still want to work on, with still $75 million, and that's gonna go down a little bit more with the Kenyon Green contract. Right now, we offered him this 4-year, $44 million deal. He declined it. He wanted more money. So what I'm thinking is that we're gonna give him a little bit of a higher bonus here and make it a 4-year, $50 million. That will go up by a good amount. And let's see. Any future deals to my account or interest not being met here? Well, Kenyon Green does not want to come back. And Kenyon is and will probably be the only player, if he does not re-sign, is a player that we would tag. He is such an important piece to this offensive line, and I do not want to lose him. Speaking of the rest of the contracts here, or speaking towards the rest of these deals, not going to work on anyone. You know, Calvin Ridley, we have to make a decision on. We gave up draft capital, and I would like to keep him, but I'm not going to force the issue, and I don't want to give him a multi-year deal. For a player like Tony Pollard, we'll probably let go. For Jabril Peppers and for Jalen, we just have to make a decision on one of them. Right now, leaning towards Jalen just because of his less money, but the problem is that he doesn't want to be here. We could give this 3-year deal to Jabril Peppers and he's gonna stay. So the question is, which contract do we give? I don't know just yet. It's definitely a decision we have to make in regular season. And for the rest of the deals, not really too much of concern, but I don't know what to do. I really don't. We have a couple player breakout opportunities for the defensive backs and for the receiver. I don't really know. You know, we're sitting here at 6-6. Obviously, we're not in the playoff picture. We're very much far behind all of these teams. If the Baltimore Ravens are right now the 7th seed, where do they rank right now? How many teams are we behind? So we're behind the Broncos, who we still have to play, the Steelers, the Browns, and the Jets. You know, I have no idea. And if you look at the remaining schedule, you know, we still have the Jags, who we lost to. We still have the Titans, who we lost to. We have the Broncos, who are a playoff team, or a fringe playoff team, I believe, right now, as well as the Raiders, who are a playoff team, and the Niners, that I didn't even check what record they are, but I bet they're good too. So who knows? So guys, let me know down below what you think we should do. What changes needs to be made? I have no idea. Do we just scrap the entire thing and just say we're still in the mix of a rebuild? I have no idea. Let me know down below. Please leave a like, comment down below what you thought, and don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.